are you doing here?
I'm just visiting my old haunts on the off chance I might run into an ex from 10 years ago.
How many have you run into so far?
Somebody I used to know has echoes of my best friend's wedding, but then it veers off from there. It's directed and written by Dave Franco and Alison Brie. He directs, she stars. So with all of that in mind, and I had the two of them together, I thought I'd ask, what is it you wanted to avoid?
Existential question. I don't know exactly what he's alluding to, but what do we want to avoid doing? I guess anything that we do, I guess the main intention is to try to bring something new to the table, something that we haven't quite seen before. And so this is a movie where on the surface people might think like, oh, I know where this is going, but we really kind of used what we know and love about the romantic comedy genre to lead the audience down a certain path and then try to pull the rug out from under them and surprise them every step of the way.
Casting is incredibly important in these
Yes.
Long process, or did you have people in mind right from the beginning?
Casting was
A little bit of both.
was amazing on this one, where we really got pretty much all of our first choices.
Wrote the role for Danny Pudi, who plays Benny.
Oh.
I've known Danny for years. We worked on the show Community together, and we're very close friends.
How far back did this go? Was there any COVID isolation problems?
We wrote the script the very first 2 weeks of COVID lockdown. And then, of course, the world shut down, and we were like, okay, I guess this is our time to do this. And so that's what happened.
We really utilized those first 2 weeks of lockdown to pump out a first draft of the script and get the film over to Amazon, and then we shot it at the end of 2021.
That can impact on how much time you might have to rehearse, or do you like to rehearse when you direct?
I like rehearsing to a certain extent. One thing I really love to do is to meet up with a few of the key actors beforehand, where we walk through every scene in the script, and I ask them, are there any lines of dialogue or even any words of dialogue that don't feel authentic to you? And let's change that now so that we're not figuring it out on set.
And it's nice to have those early character discussions with everybody. Every actor brings a fresh perspective that we might not have thought of even while writing the roles.
Which is why you cast them, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you both so much for giving us your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.